Hey yo, what is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, man, we have this brand new build here, a Honda CRX, which one of you guys mentioned to me down in the comments that would be pretty fun, man. So big shout out to the homie that did say this, obviously over in the comments section, and thank you guys all for watching this video, and I shall catch you guys hopefully after the intro. Alright guys, so here we are with the A-Class 1991 Honda CRX SIR, and this is running a whopping 400 horsepower, 354 newton meters of torque at 1048 kg of weight. This thing is light, man. It is light with a big amount of horsepower, man. So obviously the horsepower for kg ratio on this thing is nuts, bro. It's absolutely nuts. And I'm not too sure if it's going to be sort of Megane type, sort of fast. We did, obviously, if you guys are familiar with the streams and everything like that, we did find out that the Megane is literally the fastest car on the strip. With everything, literally, it's A-Class running about 440, I think, horsepower with 1,200 kg of weight. That thing is nuts. Something ridiculous there going on with the Renaults, but anyway, hopefully build will be out on that soon once I get my head around it and you know, actually buy one. But yeah, no, this thing right now though, 400 horsepower, like I said, 354 newton meters of torque, and 1048 kg of weight. I think this thing might actually give it a run for its money, man. Obviously with it being 200 kg lighter and obviously only 40 horsepower in it. That's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. I reckon it would give it a run for its money. But anyway, without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead now and mute myself up, and obviously so you guys can hear this engine, and then we'll get straight into this build. Alright guys, so there you go. You just heard the CRX in all its glory with also a stock exhaust, man, which is pretty good, I think, for this little CRX. It sounds pretty good already stock, so I decided, you know what, screw it. We're going to have a stock exhaust one on this one. But anyway, more on that later though. Today we're going to go straight into the engine swaps, obviously into conversions, and we are running the stock engine. As you guys can see, man, there is only two other engines available, but we are sticking with stock engine here today. Moving over to the drivetrain swap though, same again, man. Front wheel drive here, nothing too fancy with the rest of that. Obviously not running all-wheel drive at all, just sticking with the front wheel drive. Moving over to aspirations though, we are running a single turbo in this car today, man, because obviously you guys know, man, we got to get those sweet turbo whistles out of it, as always. Moving over to the air and appearance though, again, pretty disappointed with the CRX's customization. Once again, Forza not really giving it any sort of love at all. However, we have got this Mugen power front bumper though, which does look pretty good, man. Doesn't look too bad. And then you've got this thing that looks absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, like I say, this nice little Mugen front bumper is looking pretty good for me, man. So I just went ahead and threw that on there. Obviously with the rear wing, I haven't got anything on here because I think they all look pretty ridiculous, and then the same with the rear bumper as well. They are just, yeah, no, that screams rice. That screams rice to me. But anyway, moving over to the tires and rims though, you guys already know tires. We are running slick race tires over here on this CRX, with front tire width being absolutely maxed out, 225s on there, same as the rear 225s once again. Moving over to the rims though, you guys already know, GTS's favorite rims of all time. These things are super nice, super nice. So they're over in the sport rims. Obviously you guys can see them there. It's the JDM Concept GT5s, man. There we go. Looking pretty damn good. But anyway, moving over to the front rim size though, we are bumping these up to 16 inches here today on the front and also the back, just to obviously give it a little bit of rim there and less tire profile. But anyway, moving over to drivetrain as well though, we've got the clutch over on race clutch here. We've got the race transmission we have the race driveline, and obviously a race differential. Now, obviously you guys want to be able to tune up absolutely everything on the drivetrain and everything like that. And speaking of tuning, obviously performance and handling as well, man. We've got the race brakes on there. We have race springs and dampeners. We got the race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars as well. Moving into the race roll cage, and unfortunately this time around we are not running any sort of weight reduction whatsoever, because I thought this thing was already pretty light, man. Not gonna lie to you, it did look pretty light already. So no weight reduction at all on this, obviously, CRX. Moving over to the engine though, obviously the all-important part for the engine, we have a intake in here. We've got the street intake, we have stock fuel systems, we got stock ignition. Like I was saying earlier, we've got the stock exhaust. Moving over to the camshaft, we've got the race cams and valves. We got the stock valves in here. We got stock displacement engine block. We got stock pistons. We have got a race turbo. I pumped up the turbo to race here today for the CRX, which is pretty good. Intercooler, we got a sport intercooler. Race street all-in coolant, sorry. Street all-in coolant there, sorry, my bad. And then we got the stock flywheel once again, man. But yeah, stock, street all-in coolant there, sorry. Just want to make sure that we are running what we are running there on street. But yeah, no, like I say, that will give you the 400 horsepower if you guys did follow along with that. Sorry about the mess up there on all-in coolant. But anyway, without that, obviously, you know, we're not going to be able to get that 400 horsepower and the A800. But anyway, moving over to the tune now, guys. Hopefully, you guys are still running this build with me. Alright, guys, so here we are at the tuning setup. Obviously, we're finished with the internals, externals for the Honda CRX, and we're going to go ahead now and move on to the tune. So that means tire pressure is at 15.0 psi in the front, and in our rear, we have 16.0. Moving over to the gears though, we've got 4.00 on the final drive. In first we have 3.38, in second we have 2.00, in third we have 1.44, in fourth we have 1.15, in fifth we have 0.97, and in sixth we have 0.84. Now if you guys want to, be sure to pause up the video so you guys can see obviously what the gearing setups is and everything like that, man, so you guys can get these gears 100% on how you guys how I have this set up, so that way obviously it's an optimal performance, I guess. I don't know. Moving over to alignment though, we have got our front camber at negative 1.0 degrees on the front here, and on the rear we have negative 0.5. On the toe we have our front at 1.0 degrees and the rear at 0.5 once again. Moving over to the front caster though, we've got our angle at 3.5. Moving over to the front anti-roll bars, we have 6.70 on the front, and on the rear we have 4.50 once again. Moving over to the springs, we have 57.6 on the front, and on the rear we have 50.4. On the ride height, you guys already know, man, we've got to lower it all the way down to the ground as far as we can go, and the CRX is looking like a damn monster truck, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. We have got this obviously as low as it can go. Moving over to the dampeners though, we got our front at 2.7 and our rear is at 2.1. Our bump stiffness again is at 2.6 this time, with a rear of 2.2. Moving over to, obviously, aero is locked completely because we don't run aero here on the channel or even on my streams. So if you guys want to join up with some of the street races / touge that we do over on the streams, and obviously, hopefully get a few tournaments going here on the channel maybe, obviously they are all locked up. But anyway, moving over to the brakes though, we've got 60% here in the balance, and in the braking force pressure we have 140%. Moving over to the differential, we've got 100% in acceleration, and in deacceleration we have 0% once again. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this tune / build, so hopefully you guys all enjoy that. Like I said, man, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you guys are brand new to the channel. But right now we're going to go ahead and jump into an awesome touge section, man, and hopefully I shall see you guys there. Alright guys, so here we are at the brand new touge section that we have, that we've been facing off in the obviously the streams and everything like that, man. Obviously this is right next to our houses, If you guys have got the fast travel house, it is literally right outside of it, so that's always convenient for that. And it's also a pretty nice place to obviously park up and chill out right before having either 1v1 races or testing out your car, or even if you're having a car meet, man, it's a good place to obviously park up and chill for a little while. But anyway, we're going to go ahead now and jump straight into this touge race. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that. This will be, I think, a little bit long, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't feel that long while racing, so we'll see what you guys think of it. But anyway, it is quite, I'd say it's a medium sort of length race. But anyway, like I said, man, hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and I shall catch you guys right after this run. Alright guys, so obviously that is everything here from the CRX VTEC by the looks of things on the back there. Obviously VTEC, let's be honest, is a Honda. But anyway, like I said, man, thank you guys all very much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. Obviously, if you made it this far as well, be sure to let me know down in the comments down below that you have made it this far. And obviously, hopefully you guys enjoyed the brand new touge section. Obviously as well, man, if you haven't already, if you haven't obviously, you know, made a suggestion on any sort of cars or anything like that you want me to build, be sure to drop it down below in the comments as well, man. Let me know what sort of cars you want to see me build, whether it be a drift car or a touge racing car, man. Be sure to let me know and I will 100% get that built for you guys, Ben. But anyway, thank you very much indeed if you have made it this far in the video, and I shall catch you guys hopefully over in the next one, man. Take care, peace.